Hello, you guys. I'm back. And today I am making something that everyone has eating, kinda. Probably just not with the stuff that I'm putting in it. I am going to make my own version of ramen noodle. So this is going to be real good. So take notes. You will want to try this. Now, I do make stuff a little bit spicy, so if you want to pull back on the spice, that's fine. But I think I'm going to be a little bit better today because I'm more prepared for this video. So I hope y'all enjoy it. Let me check. So, like I said, what I'm doing today, let me turn this. What I'm doing today is making a ramen noodle with a twist, okay? So I was like, I want some ramen noodles, but I'm going to add shrimp and snow crab in my ramen noodles. So let's see how this come out, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is I put some olive oil in my pan. Put a little olive oil in here. And I'm going to go ahead and heat that up. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm going to take y'all from here. Bring y'all on this journey with me. Sorry, guys. Take y'all with me so y'all can see what I'm doing, right? Okay. Before I move this over here, let me check my noodle again because it is boiling like crazy. And I cannot take an overcooked noodle, a mushy noodle. No. So the next thing that I'm doing is, let's show y'all here. I'm going to cut up a little bit of garlic. And this is some of the other things that I will be putting in this soup. So you're probably like, Tamika, really? This is noodles, right? Yes, this is noodles. But we're going to make it special, okay? So let's see, how can I sit this? Can I sit this right here? Is that okay? Can y'all see me? Okay. So, like I said, I got my fire on. I put a little bit of olive oil in there. And right now, I am just cutting up my garlic a little bit. So I can put in there. Be this. So, I hope everyone has had a blessed day. And, yeah, I just hope y'all had a blessed day. I have been kind of busy today. It's been crazy. But I wanted some soup, y'all. And actually what happened was a friend of mine that loves to cook, and she made some soup, and she actually posted it on Facebook, right? So she was like, ramen noodle soup and, you know, all that. And, of course, I liked the way it looked, and I was already thinking about a soup anyway. So I told her, I said, I'm going to try it. But the only thing is I'm going to put my own little spin to it, because if I didn't have my own spin, it wouldn't be me, right? So that is what we are doing. Okay. So I think this okra. Why did I say okra? This garlic should be chopped enough for what we are trying to do. Okay. And I'll let y'all see that here. So here is the garlic that I chopped. I left a big piece, y'all. You gotta tell me. So that should be good enough. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is actually just put this in the pot with the olive oil. Let's see. Will that help if I put that back down there? Are y'all able to see me? Let's see here. Let's go ahead and put this in the pot. Okay. So, we have our garlic in there. Let me check our noodles one more time. And what's so funny is, we know whenever you're doing, a ramen noodle, there's usually a different type of noodle. Let's see. I actually had these, but I decided no, I didn't want to go against these. These are some stir-fry noodles, and I love to use these whenever I'm usually doing, little stir-fries. I've also used this before, even with the soup that I made before, but I decided to go against that. So today, I decided to actually use just a regular spaghetti noodle, right? So while that's doing that, I'm going to cut up this onion. So, just not that much. I don't want big chunks, but I don't want them too small either. But I just know this onion is going to give it a real good flavor. So, let's see here. Okay. So, no big deal. Didn't do it. Chop it too much. And I'm going to go ahead and also, like I said, I like my stuff a little spicy. So, I do have this habanero pepper. I'm going to chop that up as well. It wouldn't be a soup if it wasn't spicy, right? So let's see here. I want to make sure I chop those up kind of good. I know my husband probably not going to want to eat none of this because I'm putting crab in it. Isn't that sad? Y'all, I love seafood. And I married a man that don't care. He don't like crab. How you just don't like crab? I can get him to eat a piece of, some lobster. He will eat a shrimp, but he just doesn't have that love for it like I do, right? And if you have that love for seafood, you know exactly what I'm talking about. When it's just so good to you when you're eating and you're like, it just tastes so good. So he doesn't have that love that I do, but oh well, I still love him. So, okay. I'm going to go ahead and bring y'all back over here. Hopefully y'all can see everything. Let me put you back over here. Let's see. Can y'all see me? Yeah. I'm going to put it towards the stove a little bit. There you go. So, I tell you, these noodles are rumbling. So, we got our garlic in here. And like I said, I cut up some onion and a little bit of habanero pepper. I never said that right. So, we're going to saute that. And let me get the right type of spoon. I have to make sure I use plastic with this one. Okay. So, we're just going to let this saute just a little bit. Let that sauteing. Okay. And while that is doing that, I'm going to go ahead and drain my spaghetti. So let's get this over here. Now, I don't know why. I just wanted spaghetti. I didn't want the stir-fry noodle or whatever. I just want spaghetti noodles, so that's what we're gonna have. Ooh. Didn't you tell me not to burn myself? Well, it didn't work. Okay. So let's put this over here. I'll put the spaghetti noodles back. And we got this garlic and onions. Oh, y'all, it smells so good. So good. So, now, let me turn y'all with me some. Can y'all see me? Yeah, okay. So just so you can see me a little bit, I'm just gonna turn y'all a little bit. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I had already peeled my shrimp. All of that is already done, but I still want to rinse it one more time. Just one more time. Right, so this is the shrimp that I have. And now, I'm going to turn it back. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to season my shrimp. Now, if you watched my last video, you know when it comes to my shrimp, I love obey, right? So, and I love seasoning, so if you don't want to use, like I said, if you don't want to use all those seasonings, that's fine. So I'm going to take a little bit of this. This is some obey. And I'm just going to put a little bit on my shrimp that I'm about to put in here. Okay. Now, so now since I have my garlic, onion, jalapeno, all seasoned, sauteed real good, I'm going to use this. This is called chili garlic sauce, right? Remember I told y'all I like a little spice, so I am going to put maybe 2 spoons. I just put 2 spoons of it. I put 2 spoons of my chili garlic spice in there with my onions, garlic, and jalapenos. Okay? And it's just going to give it a real good flavor. So, that's what I got there. So now what I'm going to do is just saute my shrimp in here while I do that. So I'm just going to sit them right in here. And they all season up with Old Bay. And I'll let y'all see that in just a minute. Let me get them in here. Did I have to put as many shrimp? No, I did not, but I did. I love shrimp. Okay. So what I'm doing here, I'm just gonna saute this a little bit. And if you cook shrimp before, you know, it only takes just a few minutes to get it cooked real good. So I'm just turning them over Let them cook in all these juices. And then I'm gonna let y'all see. So let's see here. And remember guys, I'm trying to get better at this. If you have any suggestions, please leave comments with suggestions that you think I could do to make this better for y'all, right? I want to, excuse me y'all, I want to make sure that I am giving y'all information that you can use, that you want, and I'm not just wasting your time watching the video, right? I don't care about criticism. You know, it really doesn't bother me if it's going to make me do better. So this is what we have right here, and I have it sauteing real good. And I'm just going to do this, like I said, just for a few minutes, because we know it doesn't take long for shrimp. And I have it on like a medium low heat, right? So, and this is my spaghetti noodles I cooked. So yeah. Now the other thing, like I said, I do have a little bit of green onion and some spinach. Excuse me y'all, this coffee is so good. So I do have some green onion and some spinach, and you're probably like, what the heck are you doing with spinach and ramen noodle soup? But I promise you, try it. It's gonna be so good. Okay, so I'm gonna put y'all back here so I can keep doing what I gotta do. Right? So, I want to make sure, I want to give it a little oriental taste. It's ramen noodles, okay? So I have a little bit of chili oil. I'm just going to put a little bit. And I usually would have put soy sauce, but I don't have any more, and I don't have time to go to the store, so oh well. So the next thing I'm gonna do is, I have a little bit of sesame oil, so I'm gonna use just a little bit of that. Trust me guys, I'm trusting myself, right, that this is gonna be okay. So just a little bit, whatever the ancestors tell me, I just put it in there. I'm sorry guys, I don't measure anything. My grandmother taught me how to cook, and I swear if you ask her how much sugar do you put in there, she can never tell you. So that's just how I learned how to cook. So I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to get better. So another thing I want to try, and you're probably like, Tamika, you already got enough spice in there. What spice you gonna do? So I got this the other day, if you've ever seen this. And they use this on when they're doing those hot noodle challenges or whatever. And I got this sauce, and I actually tried it with some fried chicken. You know how some people like to put hot sauce on their chicken? Well, I put some in a little bowl and just dipped my chicken in it. And it was real good. I can control how much of it I had on my food. And I liked it. I tried the hot noodles, and y'all, let me tell y'all something. I got to show y'all, sorry. And this is not advertisement. I am not advertising. I am not getting paid for this, but I wanted to show y'all. I ordered these noodles. Oh my God. And you know, I just said I love spicy. So with these noodles, it was like a love-hate relationship, y'all. It was burning. I think I drank like 3 glasses of water. It was burning, it was hot, but I loved it. So I will be eating them again. I got like 4 packs. Now, how often would I do? Maybe it'll be a once a month thing. Because it was, y'all, I swear, I had to sit there with ice in my mouth. It was so hot, but I loved it. So anyway, this time I can control how much sauce, how much spice I have. So I think I'm gonna put just a little bit, not much. Just a little bit. And I think that's going to be like my substitute for my soy sauce. It's going to give it a little brown thing. Yeah. Let's see how that come out, huh? time I did my noodles, I used like a chicken broth, but this time I have a veggie broth. This is what I'm going to use. So before I put my broth in, I just want y'all to see it. Sorry, y'all. I'm going to get better at this. I just want y'all to see how the shrimp looks. So this is all my shrimp with all my spices and my seasonings. It's going to be so, so good, y'all. It's going to be so good. So what I'm going to do now is put in my chicken broth, right? And that way that can start simmering down. So let's see. Well, my vegetable broth. So I put some vegetable broth in here. Ooh, I think it's gonna be so good, y'all. I'm gonna love the colors. Now, I don't want to put too many crazy seasonings in there, but whatever. I'm going to use a little bit of an Italian zest. Like I said, I love Flavor God. This is not a Flavor God advertisement. If you see this Flavor God and you want to pay me to do this, I will. But anyway, this is my Italian zest. I'm just going to put a little bit. Okay. And another thing I'm going to do, of course, I love my Creole seasoning. Sprinkle a little bit of Tony Sachet. Not much. Just a little. I'm sorry. Did I show y'all? I'm using a little bit of Tony. Let's see. What else do I want to use in here today? I don't know. They have this one. It's called Everything Spicy. I think it's something like a steak seasoning or something. I don't know. But I'm just going to put just a little bit because I don't want it too spicy. I am going to sprinkle a little bit of black pepper. And the other thing I want to do is my crushed red peppers. Now, of course, yes, we got a jalapeno. Oh, well. So, let's put a little bit of crushed jalapeno. I mean, crushed peppers. Okay. So, I'm going to stir that up. Oh, y'all. I think this stuff is going to be so good. It's going to be so good. So now what I have to do is put my crab in there, right? You're like, Tamika, I thought we was having crab in this thing. Where's the crab? So, I'll take y'all around with me. I'm right here. Okay. So, I had already cleaned my crab, but I'm real funny about my food. So, I'm going to rinse them off again. Make sure I got everything out there. So, I didn't use the real big ones. I just wanted it to be the little ones. Let's see how I'm going to get them in this pot. I was like, Lord, I'm going to put some crabs in the pot. Okay. Got one left, y'all. One left. Yeah, I'm so excited about this. I think this is going to be so good. I am so excited. Let's get a napkin. Okay, so I'm gonna turn y'all back this way with me. Okay, so y'all can see over here what I doing. So I got my crab in here. And y'all probably like, Tamika, what the mess is you doing? I'm going to put a little bit more of my broth. And if I have too much broth, then if I have too much soup, I can always freeze it, right? You can always freeze this. I can put it in the refrigerator. I can eat some tomorrow. So. I'm going to turn it up to like a medium heat. So. We got our crab in here. And I'm going to bring y'all over here so y'all can see it. You know it don't take long to do crab. It's really basically already cooked. So let me take this out. Okay. So y'all can see what I'm doing. So this is what we have right here, right? This is my shrimp and my crab all in this little pot, and it's seasoned up real good. And I'm going to put my top on it for a few minutes. I got it on a medium heat. Let that simmer. And while it's doing that, I'm going to bring y'all over here with me. Is that okay? All right. So, right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up some green onion because I like for my stuff to look a little pretty. Yeah, I do. So I'm cutting up a little bit of green onion. It makes it taste so good, y'all. So while that's steaming up over there, everything is basically cooked. It's just making sure that my broth and everything gets together right. So while it's doing that, we're going to sit right here and just cut up these green onions. So let's see. And also something else I decided to do. I don't know if y'all, you know how when you go to the little, when you buy your pho or whatever, your soups from the Chinese restaurant, Japanese, whichever one you get your stuff from, they always have, that option to have that egg in your soup, right? So I will have egg in this soup. So I'm just cutting up a little bit of this green onion. Just cutting up a little bit of this green onion. It just makes it look so much prettier, y'all. You do. So we got that all done. Throw this away. And the next thing I'm going to do is, I have a little bit, like I said, I wanted to put some spinach in here because I feel like I need my veggie, right? Yeah, I am a veggie fanatic. I love veggie. And I think it's going to help it just make it prettier. So I have a little bit of baby spinach here that I'm just going to, not really chop, but just cut it up just a little bit so I can put it in right at the end. Sorry guys, I'm just so, I gotta clean up, right? You gotta clean up while you're cooking. I forgot my coffee was right here, so okay. So like I said, I'm just cutting it, just doing real big cuts. Wait a minute, y'all can't even see that, huh? Can y'all see it that way? There you go. See, I gonna figure this thing out, y'all. So I'm not a professional cutter. I just do what needs to be done. So that's all you need to do. Just make sure you're doing what needs to be done. So I have my green onion and I have my spinach that I'm going to put at the end. Let's go check on our stuff, y'all. Let's go check. I'll let y'all see. So see, it's already starting to cook, y'all. Y'all see that? Look at that. It's already starting to cook. I'm just going to take a little bit of that juice. Make sure that crab get all of that seasoning. Let me move this out the way just for a minute. Okay. So let's just turn it over. Turn that crab over. So that's good. Just want to make sure it's getting all those juices in that crab. It's going to taste so good, y'all. So the other, like I said, I am a seasoning fanatic. I love seasoning. My food has to be well seasoned, so I'm going to put in a little bit more Tony. Just a little bit. Just a little. And did I say I like garlic? I'm going to put... I don't think I put garlic in there last time, but I'm going to put a little bit of this Garlic Lovers by Flavor God. Like I said, Flavor God, if you see my video, let me know. I love your product. I love your product. So, I'm just going to make sure that's all good and mixed in together. I think it's going to be good, y'all. I wish y'all could be here to taste it. I'm going to go ahead and cover that back up. Okay. So, the last thing I want to do, sorry y'all, I think I need a camera crew. What y'all think? So the next thing I'm going to do is, like I told y'all, I got some eggs. So while that simmer just a little bit, I am just over here taking care of these eggs. Want to make sure they're good and ready. I probably should have peeled them before I went on, but I'm learning. I'm going to get better. So let's see here. But I was like, how long does it really take to peel a boiled egg, right? So we got one. Let's peel the second one. Let's see here. Almost done with this one. I'm telling y'all, that egg in the soup is going to be so good. If you have never boiled the egg and put it in, like with your seafood balls, with your gumbo, try it, y'all. Don't take my word for it. All I'm going to tell you to do is just try it. So, okay, so I got that going. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and, sorry guys, I keep forgetting y'all. I gotta remember y'all here with me. Okay, so y'all can see me. Okay. So what I'm doing now is taking my spinach. And I'm gonna put it in there. And you know it doesn't take long for spinach, but like I said, this is just gonna give me my veggie kick, and I can feel better about eating all my shrimp and my crab. So let's get this down in here. And y'all probably like, spinach and crab? Are you crazy? Yep, I am. Yep, I am. Only Tamika will talk about spinach and crab. Want to make sure it get down good in here, so we get all these juices. Like I said, it'll take a few minutes to do the spinach. I just want to make sure. This in here. Okay. Okay. Well, y'all, it's looking good. Look good to me. It looked good to me. It looked good to me. Okay. So I'm just going to let that simmer just for a few minutes. And let me put all this up, and then I'll go ahead and put the stuff in a bowl so y'all can see. Right? Y'all, I have so much stuff in here. Okay. Make sure we have all of this back in here. Okay. Let's put this all back. So let's do our bowls. Let's see. I forgot something, y'all. Y'all didn't tell me. I'm gonna go ahead. I didn't chop my egg. So I want y'all to see how it look. This is, see, I got 2 eggs. I got some green onion. This is gonna be good, y'all. So I'm about to cut myself. This knife is so sharp, it fell to the floor. It went in the floor like, oh my God. So, okay guys. Y'all, I almost cut myself. What the heck? I always do something. I will not make this a routine thing where I have to hurt myself every time. I promise. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a little bit of noodle. Just a little bit of noodle. Just a little bit of noodle and put it in my bowl. And now I'm going to take this. see, I gotta get some shrimp and some spinach, y'all. Gotta get some shrimp and some spinach. Now, if I'm gonna eat this, I gotta make sure I'm gonna eat it. Alright? So, let's get some juice. We gotta get some juice. It's not noodles without juice. Gotta get my crab, y'all. Gotta get my crab, y'all. And some juice. So we got that. Yeah, you gotta have your egg. You gotta have that egg and the juices, y'all. I'm telling y'all, you gotta have that egg and them juices. So, I think we done, y'all. I think we done. So, I still did the same amount of time as last time, but I want y'all to see the finished plate. Okay? Did y'all see the finished plate? So this is our finished plate, guys. How does it look? What do y'all think? It looks good? I think it looks real good. So I have to taste it for y'all. I have to. So of course, I'm eating noodles, but I like juice too. So I think I'm gonna do a spoon and a fork. What y'all think? Spoon and a fork. So let's see. I'm gonna put this back, and then so I can eat, y'all. I have to be able to taste this real good. So this is the plate. I hope y'all can see. See, this is the plate. Can y'all see? That's the plate. And I'm just gonna taste just a little bit. Just a little bit of noodle and some shrimp and some spinach. Just a little bit. Right? I'm gonna sit that down because I gotta be able to eat this, right? So, look, I gotta put my hair back so I can eat this right for y'all. Okay. Oh, shoot. Y'all, how y'all let me forget my onion? Y'all missing out, guys. Y'all made me forget my onion, so I gotta blow it. Nah, I gotta blow it. Mmm. Mmm. I outdid myself, y'all. This is so good. So, remember, if you want to not make it so spicy, just take back some of the heat. Take back some of your seasoning. Make it your own. Have fun. This was so fun, and it is so good. Ooh, look. So, I'll talk to y'all guys later. Bye.